Vegeta figures are awesome. We all love Vegeta from his time as a villain, hell-bent on defeating Kakarot, and now as a father looking to improve himself for his pride in himself and his family. There aren't too many Vegeta figures out there, and I've collected many of them over the last few years. So today, I'll be ranking my top 10 best Vegeta figures of all time. We do Dragon Ball figure reviews, news, and more here on the channel, so if you don't want to miss out on the hottest releases, make sure you subscribe. We're starting this list off with a figure I fell in love with just this year. The Grandista Vegeta figure not only feels like the character brought to life, but one of the best starter Vegetas for new collectors. His likeness is incredible, from his carefully crafted face as he powers up, to his beautifully textured hair. Many have had issue with the seam in the middle of his torso, but I see that as another point of accuracy to the character's outfit in Z. Some of my friends have compared this incredible figure to a Masterlise in terms of quality, so at only $30 on the market right now, with tons of copies available, he makes it an easy way to get a new collector started with an amazing looking Vegeta. The first ever set of Masterlise figures had some of the best Goku and Vegeta figures in there. While the Super Saiyan Vegeta is the only Super Saiyan Vegeta Masterlise we have and is pretty damn awesome, there's just something even more awesome about his last one prize Blue variant. Super Saiyan Blue really has grown on me, especially after my latest rewatch of the entire Dragon Ball franchise with my fiance. The form looks incredible on Vegeta, and this figure just oozes quality. His face has a prideful, powerful expression that's been crafted perfectly. Vegeta's hair is sculpted nicely with a beautiful, saturated, matte blue finish, and his entire sculpt has expert uses of shading and well-sculpted musculature. This Vegeta may go for insane prices nowadays, around $1,000 at times, but I think he's worth every penny that I spent on him as one of my ideal Blue Vegeta figures. It's no surprise that this Vegeta, the only Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta from GT and Masterlise, would be here. He's from one of the most prolific, respected, and desirable Ichiban Kuji sets of all time, the Greatest Saiyan. Vegeta's look in Super Saiyan 4 is so cool since it's slightly different to Goku's, so having it as a high-quality figure is spectacular. Vegeta's expression is great, as he's determined to defeat his opponent that's in front of him. I love the pose he's in too, with him firing a ki blast, but not completely open-palmed. It feels like it's a reference to his final impact technique. The paint and shading is insane, especially on his jeans that really show the amount of depth on the piece. Plus, he pairs beautifully with his Ichiban Kuji set to make beautiful displays and set pieces. It will also be a long time before Bandai beats this Masterlise in my mind. Until then, this is easily the best Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta figure ever made. How could I forget the monstrous form Vegeta takes during his first major battle in the series? Vegeta being a last one prize is nothing new, but it's very much appreciated. Oozaru Vegeta always feels like something special, whether it's an SH Figure Arts, a Funko Pop, or even a minifigure. But as a Sofvics, he captures everything you'd want in an Oozaru piece. He's huge at 14 inches, so he towers above your Saiyan Saga figures no matter how you display them. Iwakura is a master when making these monstrous creatures, so you can really appreciate the battle damage on his armor, the textured fur, and the wonderful shading all over him. A little bonus is the ability to twist his feet around too. I don't know why that's a thing, but it's a thing. Oozaru Vegeta is incredible, and obviously one of the more desirable Vegeta figures on the market. He's a must-have for any collector and the definitive Oozaru Vegeta figure. I've been collecting the entire Super Master Stars Piece series lately. I have only 3 left to collect, but I've been able to work hard and save up the cash for the first of the most expensive SMSP figures in the line. Super Saiyan Vegeta. This figure absolutely lives up to the hype, at least his brush version. I love how big his hair looks, and even though it has beautiful texturing in it, it still retains some of that fluffy look that 90s Super Saiyan hair used to have. His shading on his jumpsuit is insane, with all of the different textures and mixtures of blue. I do find his face a little different than I expected, but it's still really well crafted and clean while maintaining an overall accurate likeness to Vegeta. The figure is pretty large for a Vegeta figure too, with him standing close to 14 inches. If you want an amazing centerpiece that many would consider the definitive Super Saiyan Vegeta figure, then this might be for you. That is, if you're willing to spend about $1,500 on him. I couldn't go much further in this list without recognizing a Vegeta figure that my favorite sculptor Varrook made back in 2021. Vegeta from the Saiyan Saga is a no-brainer to create in the Masterlise line. It's his first appearance and design where many of us met him for the first time. The figure captures that classic Toriyama art style perfectly with his rounded eyes, shorter stature, and that bigger hair. Vegeta also has a feature where you can remove his scouter and put on an extra ear for a different look. Having that sort of versatility can be really valuable to many collectors. Vegeta's shading and details are extremely true to the source material, looking as though he was ripped right off the pages of the manga. This figure becomes more and more of a holy grail as time goes on, and I think it's pretty easy to see why. This pick may come as a surprise to some people. Maximatic was a great alternative option to Masterlise back when Dragon Ball was still receiving these figures. Unfortunately, its life was short-lived, especially for Vegeta, who only got 2 figures. One of them, though, was one of the best, if not the best, Blue Evolution Vegeta figure ever made. Honestly, Vegeta really got the short end of the stick with his new form from the Tournament of Power. UI Goku was everywhere, but Vegeta got basically nothing. I love how dark and deep the Maximatic's hair color is. The metallic coloring really makes it stand out as a unique look for Blue. Vegeta's pulsing veins and musculature is awesome, while the figure features beautiful shading all over. Plus, it's nice to have Vegeta firing a final flash on a figure, something we really don't see that often. If you're still out there wondering what the best Blue Evolution Vegeta figure is, look no further. The Maximatic figure that closed the series for Dragon Ball delivered on every level. This may be a spoiler for my eventual best figures of 2025 list that will happen early next year, but content is content. I won't say where this figure ranks on that list, but the latest Vegeta figure made by Varrook from our final Masterlise set of 2025 is incredible. This figure has nearly everything you want in a Vegeta figure. His likeness is perfect as he looks one-to-one with his manga reference. There are no blemishes on this figure with his carefully crafted face, well-applied paint, and he has a beautiful sculpt. I love the shading on his jumpsuit and armor that really makes him pop out on a Namek shelf too. Vegeta looks and feels powerful in this piece, which makes him an easy fit as a prominent figure to display on a Namek shelf. I've seen many people pair him with the Omnibus Brave Super Saiyan Goku and the Master Stars piece Frieza. He just looks incredible alongside so many types of figures. And hey, he's finally started to go down in price on the market from his $190 to $200 price tag to now as low as $170. I'm pretty sure it will still go down in price in the coming months, but I still think he's worth every penny and is one of the greatest Vegetas you can get. I've been asked what the best base Vegeta figure is many times. I think most of us agree that the Strong Chains figure is the best of the best. He reuses a majority of the Dragon Ball memory sculpt, which can seem lazy at first, but with how incredible that sculpt is, it's really not a problem at all to see it repurposed for a different form. Vegeta's expression is very fitting as he looks away, pretending not to care. There's also something about his more muted colors on his armor and jumpsuit in contrast to that Memories figure that really appeals to me. Also, that matte jet black hair just looks so good to me. The Strong Chains piece is the most expensive and desirable figure from his Kuji besides the last one prize, and I think it's really easy to see why. He's the definitive base form Vegeta and almost took my #1 spot on this list. Now, before we get to my number 1 pick, I'd like to call out some honorable mentions that didn't quite make my top 10, but deserve a little recognition. These are in no particular order. And now, let's reveal the best Vegeta figure of all time.
Mate! Majin Buu!
I complain about the abundance of Majin Vegeta figures a lot on this channel. The reason for that isn't just because he gets too many releases, but also because back in 2018, we already got the definitive best Majin Vegeta figure. It's a figure that has the ability to swap out his head from his determined expression as he tells Majin Buu what he's about to unleash, to his screaming, focused look as he explodes in a fury of ki unleashed from his body. It's a figure that has incredible shading from top to bottom, that mixes multiple yellows in his hair, adds depth to his skin tones, and has multiple blacks and blues on his outfit. It's a figure with an insane sculpt outside of its swappable parts, with his crazy detailed musculature, veins popping all over his body like the anime and manga, and his textured hair. This figure is so damn good, I had to buy it twice. Some people are content with the Omnibus Ultra variation of this guy, but it just pales in comparison to this figure in every way. This Vegeta figure is not only the best Majin Vegeta figure you can get, but the greatest Vegeta figure of all time. But that is my top 10 best Vegeta figures of all time, guys. Please let me know your top 10 down in the comment section below. Let me know what you think of my top 10. And if you did make it this far in the video and enjoyed it, please leave a like, subscribe to the channel if you want to see more top 10s. Recommend our next top 10 list for the next video down below in the comment section. And jump into our Discord server if you want to get involved in the community. It's free to entry. There's a link down below in the description. Show off your collection, talk Dragon Ball, all that great stuff. If you do want to support the channel even further beyond, consider becoming a YouTube member. That way you can get early access to videos like this, and you'll get other perks down in the future. But I think that's all I got for you guys today. So till the next video, I'll see you all later.